Okay, fine, perfect. I think others they will be joining, so we should start now. So before proceeding, any question on the topics what we have discussed yesterday? Anything? Any confusion or any concept which you want me to repeat? No. Okay, fine, perfect. So guys, these are the agenda I have discussed yesterday. These are the agenda which we'll be discussing in this SQL journey. Okay. But sometime the agenda will be jumbled up, so there is a specific reason. Like I will start with create, okay, and then I will move to distinct. So don't think that okay, Tanvir has skipped this, or there are few more flavors of in create which Tanvir has left. Okay, no, we will cover all those things, but there is specific reason to make the curriculum simple. Maybe sometime I'll be jumping from one topic, one keyword to another keyword. Okay. So if there is a confusion, please let me know that okay, Tanvir, there is one more flavor in this, please tell me. So I have those plans, but those all are in sequence matter which will come. But if there is any confusion, you can let me know. Okay. Fine. So let me show this one. So yesterday we have seen how to create a table. Let me create a table again. So this create is a reserved keyword or user defined keyword?
It's a reserved keyword.
It's a reserved keyword, right? Because this is having some SQL engine is having some special meaning for this create. The moment you will write create, a SQL engine will understand that okay, user wants to create something. Then you have mentioned table, so the SQL engine will understand that okay, user wants to create a table. Okay, fine. Employee is the table name. This is user defined. You can keep any name. I'm repeating. There is no restriction. The only restriction is this user defined keyword must not be your reserved keyword. Please make a note of this point. Must not be your reserved keyword, else this will throw an error message. Okay, and then you have to write the your column names. So suppose the first column is employee ID. Okay, and I'm using data type as a number. Sometimes you will see it will be int integer. So whenever you're changing the platform, like the one on which I'm trying, this is Oracle platform. Okay. Maybe few of you will be trying on Microsoft SQL Server, then MySQL, PostgreSQL, or whatever it may be. Okay. So don't think that, okay, if the platform changes, the SQL syntax will change. No, 99% syntax will be same. Okay. Hardly 1% or 0.5% will differ. So don't think that, okay, the SQL, the syntax which I'm using on Microsoft SQL Server is different. In Oracle, it is different. So no, nothing like that. If you understand SQL on any platform, so that is mostly applicable in all the platforms. So just the data type, little bit variation is there. Okay, I have used number here. So those who are working on Microsoft SQL Server, this platform. Okay, if you have what I can say, downloaded this, that's well and good. If you have not downloaded, I will make a video on this as well. I will show you that how to download this Microsoft SQL Server. This is also good platform to learn and practice SQL. Okay, so the first column is employee ID, and then this is the data type number. Okay, this is very important. You have to write the data type, but that is not the case. Those who are working on Python, you know that you don't have to mention the data type. By implicitly, it will take what I can say that Python will understand over the data type. Varchar 2. Let me get this 20. And then the next column is last name. Okay, so this is the format varchar to keep anything 10 whatever you want. Okay, so this is the syntax of creating a table. Table name is employee, and there's 3 employee ID, first name and last name are 3 columns, and these are the data type. Number is the data type of employee ID, varchar to 20 is the data type of first name, varchar to 10 is the data type of last name. What is this varchar? Why I have written 10 here? Why I have written 20 here? Don't bother about all those things, right? We will discuss down the line. Okay. Now the question is, in this table employee, how many columns are there?
3.
3 columns, correct. First column is employee ID, second column is first name, third column is last name. Next question, is there any restriction on the number of columns in a table? How many maximum columns can I keep in a table? 10, 20, 50, 60, 100, how many columns?
No restriction.
Sorry?
There is no restriction.
No restriction. Perfect. Guys, reply. Okay. Don't think that my answer is correct, incorrect. No. Whatever is coming to your mind, please reply and make the session interactive. Okay. There is no restriction at all. You can keep n number of columns. Okay. There is no restriction. If you want to keep 50 columns, go ahead. Keep 50 columns in a table. Nobody is going to stop you. Okay. But there is a concept of normalization, which you will discuss down the line. Normalization will tell you that the more number of columns in a table is not a what I can say, it's not a good way to design a table. But sometimes sometimes situations are there, circumstances are there that you have to keep 50-60 columns in a table. But generally, if someone is asking you, is it good to keep 50 columns, 60 columns, 70 columns, or more number of columns in a table, or should we keep less number of columns in a table? So the answer is, it is better to keep less number of columns in a table. Okay. Now you will be thinking that, okay, Tanvir, I will keep less number of columns in a table. But what if the requirement is to keep 30 columns? Then how I can keep 10 columns? Okay. We'll discuss all those things on the thing. Okay. So right now, I'm executing this query. Table is created. Now I want to see the structure of this table. What's the command?
Describe DSC table name.
DSC employee. Okay. DSC means describe and employee the table name. Just write describe in the table name, and this will show you the structure of the table that we have created. Describe employee. You can see a structure, employee ID, first name, last name, and this is the data type. We have discussed all these things yesterday, right? And then now you have created table. You the structure is there. Everything is fine. You are convinced. Now what next? Inserting data, right? Then you have to insert data into this table. So this is the syntax of inserting data. Insert into employee, the table name, and the column names and values. Suppose here I've used 3 Rajkumar, 4 Abdul Khan, null Asif Khan, something like that. Okay. So I'm executing this. One row inserted, one row inserted, one row inserted. So 3 rows are inserted. Now, if I want to see the data, whether the data is there or not, what is the command for that?
Select star from table name.
Select star from employee. Okay. Star in the SQL means everything. Okay. Everything is star. So select a star from employee. You are telling that I want all the data from the employee table. And then I'm running this. Now you can see employee ID 3, Rajkumar, 4 Abdul Khan, and this is null Asif Khan. Okay, so we have seen that data has been inserted in this table. Okay, any question till now? This is exactly same what we have discussed yesterday. Okay, no questions. Fine. Now someone is telling that then I don't want all the columns. Employee ID, first name and last name. Just show me the employee ID. So just you have to write employee underscore ID from employee table. That's all, and execute it. So now you are getting only employee ID, correct? So if you're using a star, you will get all the columns. But if you think that, oh no, I want just the employee ID, so just you have to write employee ID here. Okay. Or you want, no, I want the first name, right? First underscore name from employee. That's all. Okay. It is like a customization. You can fetch the data what you can see only first name is coming here. Okay. Now suppose I want first name and last name both, then write comma, first name comma, last name, and you can get the data of both the columns. Right, first name and last name both are coming, correct? No. Now if you're thinking that I want employee ID as well, so you can write employee ID as well here. So for this, you can control the flow. Is this clear? Any question on this? So it is, if you will use a star, you will get all the column details. But if you're using the selective columns, we'll get the data of those columns only. Any question, guys, on this? Hope this is clear. Okay. Now, I want the data of employee whose employee ID is 3. Okay. I don't want all the records. I'm not interested in looking at all the records. I just want the data of that particular employee whose employee ID is 3. It means like you are applying some filter condition. Okay. So you have to write this from employee where employee ID is equal to 3. Okay. So when I will execute this query, and don't think that, okay, why you have written this in 3 lines, not an issue. If you want, you can keep all this in 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, not an issue. Okay. So it is better suggested that all the select clause should be in 1 line, and then from should be in another line, and where condition should be in 3rd line, because when you're writing big queries, 20, 30 lines queries, it will be easy to debug from here. Okay. So when I will execute this query, what will be the output, guys? Who will tell me?
It will give all the records, means the first name, last name, and employee ID of the employee having ID 3.
Okay, so what will be the output?
So it will be Raj Kumar and 3.
Rajkumar 3. Why?
3.
Because we have given the filter here, but I want the data of only that particular employee whose employee ID is 3. Okay, I'm running this. Is that fine? Now we are getting data of only that particular employee whose employee ID is 3. Okay. Any question here? Is it clear to everyone? Pritesh, is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. Now, suppose now the requirement has changed, and the requirement is I want the detail of employees. Either employee ID is 3 or 4. It means I want the detail of both the employee whose employee ID is 3 or 4. So you have to write or employee ID is equal to 4. Okay. So here we have used this logical operator or. We will discuss what is the meaning of this. Now you can see we are getting data of employee ID 3 and 4 as well. Both is coming. Correct. Now, instead of this, if I will write 3, 5, what should be the output? If I will run this query.
Only 3.
Sorry, yeah.
Only 3 it will come.
Only 3 Rajkumar will come. Okay. But employee ID 5 is not present in the table, right? So don't you think this will throw error message?
Or a statement is here, so it will skip.
It will skip it. Okay. Anyone else? Okay.
Null value.
Null value. Okay. Very good. Let me run this. What's the output? Only 3 Rajkumar is coming. Okay. Now let's try to understand this scenario. Very important operator or. It seems to be simple, but it is very dangerous. Okay, see, when I have executed this query, first of all, employee ID is equal to 3 or employee ID is equal to 4. So first of all, try to understand what exactly you are telling to SQL engine. Okay, you are telling to SQL engine that Mr. SQL, fetch me the first name, last name, employee ID from employee table. Okay, from employee table where employee ID is equal to 3. So the first case is you are telling I want the details of that particular employee whose employee ID is 3. That the first case is 1. Okay. And then you are telling case 2 that it is fine for me if you have the details of employee ID 4 as well. So you can give me this as well. Okay. So it is like you went to a restaurant. Okay. and you told them that if you have cold drink, please give me. If you have lassi as well, you can give me that as well, not an issue. Okay. If you have both cold drink and lassi, please bring cold drink and lassi both. Okay. It is like you went to a restaurant, you told to waiter, do you have cold drink? Yes, I have cold drink. No, you told like this. If you have cold drink or lassi, whatever, please bring it. Okay. And then you told if both are present, the waiter told you that, okay, both are present. We have cold drink and lassi both. Then you told, fine, bring both. Are you getting this point? Similarly here, you have told employee ID 3. So it means you want the data of employee ID 3, first of all. Then you're telling to SQL that if you have employee ID 4 information as well, please bring that as well, employee ID 4. Okay. And then case 3. No, here employee ID 3, you're telling fetch me the data of employee ID 3. If it is not there, okay, fetch me the data of employee ID 4. Okay. Or any of these two, employee ID 3 or employee ID 4. But if the vector is telling, SQL is telling that I have the data of both, then you're telling, okay, fine, no issues. Bring the data of employee ID 3 and employee ID 4 as well. Okay, so first what you're telling, do you have data of employee ID 3 or employee ID 4? Anyone, please give me. He's saying that, yeah, I have employee ID 3. Okay, fetch me that. Or employee ID 4, fetch me that. If someone is saying that, no, I have data of both, then fetch me both. Correct? So this is the meaning of OR condition. You are satisfied with this, or if you have both, well and good. Please bring the both. Is it clear? Any confusion on this? Shall I repeat? So that is why when you have executed this query, so the output was you got the data of Rajkumar as well, employee ID 3. But when the SQL checked for this employee ID 4, SQL observed that, okay, for employee ID 4 as well, we have data. So it has fetched data of employee ID 4 as well. But in this case, employee ID 3 and 5, okay, here, if you see, so first of all, SQL started from here, employee ID 3. It checked here, employee ID 3 is there or not? Okay, employee ID 3 is there. It has given you this. Then it went and checked for employee ID 5. Employee ID 5 is there or not? Employee ID 5 is not there. Okay, just send the data of employee ID 3. That's all. So OR condition works like this. Any question on this? Yes, yes or no? Or you want me to repeat this OR condition? Everyone understood? Dania, you understood?
Yeah, yes. Then.
Okay. So this is all about OR condition. Okay. Now, moving to AND condition. Same, let me take the same query. And don't write all this code. I will share this codes with you. Okay, just concentrate on that concept part, that how this is working. Same data, same table, everything is same. Now I'm giving the condition like this. Let's move to the AND condition. This was all about OR. Now let's see AND condition. Now we are discussing about AND operator. What is this? AND operator is also known as a strict operator. Okay, this is known as a strict operator. OR operator is known as flexible operator. Okay, AND is known as a strict operator. We will see why it is known as a strict operator and OR is flexible operator. I'm executing this. Okay, but before execution, can anyone tell me that what we mean from this condition? Employee ID is equal to 3 and and here first name is equal to Raj. What's the meaning of this? What I'm trying from this?
It will have to satisfy both the conditions. Means employee ID should be 3 and first name should be Raj.
Very good. When you are writing AND condition, it means you are telling that both condition must be satisfied. To the left of AND we have employee ID is equal to 3, and to the right of AND we have first name is equal to Raj. So you're telling when both the conditions are satisfied, then only fetch the data. Okay, you went to a restaurant and you're telling that if you have cold drink and lassi both, then please serve it. Otherwise, no issue, we are leaving. Okay, because maybe your friends, some of your friends will like cold drink, some of friends will like lassi. So that is the condition. You are very strict here. That no, if both the things are there, then only I will buy from your shop. Otherwise, I will moving to some other shop. Okay, that is what is hand operator. This is very strict. That is why it is telling that if you have employee ID 3 and first name is equal to Raj, both the conditions are satisfied, then only fetch the data. So do you think is there any condition which is satisfying these conditions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
First.
we have first record 3 Rajkumar. Okay, fine. Let me execute this. Okay, Rajkumar 3 is coming. Is it fine? Clear? Okay, now if I will execute this condition, now tell me if I will run this query, what will happen?
No records.
No records. Why?
Because it's not satisfying both conditions.
No, but you have employee ID 3 in the table, no? Employee ID 3 is present here.
Yeah, but first name it's not satisfying as we are using and here.
No, but first name Abdul is also present here. First name Abdul is also present. Employee ID 3 is also present. Conditions it is satisfied.
The conditions should certify on the record,
On a particular record,
particular
right?
record. Yeah.
Very good, very good. So guys, in my last batch, someone asked me the same thing that no, Tanvir condition is satisfied here. We have employee ID 3. It is present here. That was correct. Yeah, it is present. And first name is equal to Abdul. This is also present. So I should get both the records. Correct. So guys, you have to concentrate this condition on a particular record. This both conditions must be satisfied on a single record. Here you are satisfying in 2 records. No, right? You want this to be satisfied in a single record. You went to a restaurant, you asked for cold drink and lassi. The waiter is saying that lassi is not here. It is 2 kilometers away from that shop to some other shop. Please bring it from here and then you can take it together. Will you agree on this? No, no. You want both the things in a single shop. That is what in a single record, both the conditions, if it is matching, then I will accept it. So in the first record, only first condition is getting matched, fulfilled. Second condition, first name is equal to Abdul. Do you find a first name Abdul here? Anyone who can see? It is not here, right? Second record, I agree that okay, first name Abdul is satisfied. But what about first condition, employee ID 3? Do you have employee ID 3 here? No. So that is why and condition you have to check on a particular record. If both the conditions are fulfilled, then the SQL engine will give you data. Okay. So now I'm running this query. Let's see what's output. No data found. Okay. Hope this is clear. Guys, please tell me if you want me to repeat or and condition anyone. Is it clear or not?
Yes.
Everyone, right? Okay. Fine. Now, same question, this query. I'm doing some modification in this. Now, if I will run this query, I'm running this query, okay? No data found. Same query I have used here. When I'm running this one, I'm getting data. See, data is coming here. But the same query when I'm running here, we are not getting any data. What is the reason? Who will answer this?
Case insensitive.
Case sensitive. What is case sensitive?
Because the first name is a capital letter.
Okay.
Upper caps. So based on that, it is matching each and every letter.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Okay. So you are telling that here the data was R was in uppercase and A and J were in lowercase. So you have written as it is, but here you have changed the case, and that is why you're not getting any data, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is correct. So guys, SQL is case sensitive with data. You have to take care of this. Here R was in uppercase, A and J was in lowercase, but by mistake I have written R and J all in uppercase, and that is why when you are executing this query, it is not fetching you any result or data, right? No data found. Why? Because SQL engine is searching for this R, H, A all in uppercase. But we have this Raj in uppercase here. Can you see? It is not present here, right? So you will be thinking that condition is getting fulfilled. Employee ID 3, okay, employee ID 3, say first name is equal to Raj. But here you have to check, you have to be very careful in the case as well. Okay, that is why this is not giving any data. So can we tell SQL is case sensitive?
Yes.
Okay, is it clear, everyone? Okay, if SQL is case sensitive, if SQL is
No.
okay, if SQL is case sensitive, okay, I'm running this query. Okay, you got this data, fine. Now here I've used SELECT all in lowercase. Okay, if it is case sensitive, I'm using S in uppercase. Okay, and then I'm executing this again. Again, I got the same data. Correct, no? So how we can tell SQL is case sensitive? See, SQL is case sensitive only with data. Okay, whenever you're using data as a filter condition, you have to be careful with the case. Okay, data must be as it is, which is present in the table. Okay, but SQL is not case sensitive with the reserved keywords or the user defined keywords. This select, you write this is in lowercase, uppercase, mixed case, that doesn't matter. Let me write this all in uppercase. Okay, and now I'm trying to execute this. Did you got any error message? No, you got the data, correct? So what you understood from this? The SQL is case sensitive only with data, not with this reserved keywords. Okay, or suppose this user defined keyword first name. Let me write first in uppercase. Okay, now let me run this again. You got the expected output. So guys, is this clear? SQL is case sensitive only with which one?
Yeah.
Reserved keywords or data?
Data.
Data, right?
Yeah.
And
Abdul, one question here. Yeah. What you are referring that user defined data keyword. So user defined keyword is a column name, right? Here.
User defined keywords means your table name, your column name. These are the user defined keywords.
Good.
Okay, which the user is defining. This is different. This table name has been defined by you. That is why this is user defined. Column name has been defined by you. This is user defined. Okay. So you have all the freedom to write this in lowercase, uppercase, mixed case, nothing will happen. Okay, but only you have to take care with the data. Data is case sensitive in SQL, or go with any other language. Data is case sensitive. Okay, that is why if someone is saying that okay, SQL is case sensitive, true or false, what you will tell?
True.
What you will tell, guys? SQL is case sensitive or not? What you will tell?
True.
True. No, this is false. Why? SQL is case sensitive only with data. There is a clause here. SQL is case sensitive, but only with data. Correct? If someone is telling like this, SQL is case sensitive only with data, then it is true. If someone is saying SQL is case sensitive, no, this is not correct. Your sentence is not complete. It's incomplete. Tell me exactly, you are talking about data or you're talking about reserved keyword or the user defined keywords. Okay, but if you have worked on some other language, Python, Unix shell scripting, any other language, there you will see that even the reserved keywords are case sensitive. Correct? No, use any command, grep command in Unix. If you write G in caps, it will throw you an error message. Print use in Python, P caps, it will throw an error message. Correct? But here you have this freedom in SQL. So SQL is not bothered about uppercase, lowercase with the reserved keyword, the user defined keywords. But data, you have to be very much careful. Okay. Any question on this, guys? Please tell me. Okay, now next question is, okay, fine. You told that SQL is case sensitive with data, that is fine. But suppose I have 10 millions record. Okay, I'm working in a project and I have 10 millions record. Okay, fine. And I have to search Raj. And I'm not sure in those 10 million records, Raj is mentioned like this. Sorry. Raj is mentioned like this, or Raj is written like this, or Raj is written like this. I'm not sure, Tanvi. Then how I can search? I'm not sure about the case. Correct? Are you getting the scenario, guys? I'm not sure about the case, how it was written exactly. And I have 10 million records. Okay, that's 1 crore. How I can search? I'm not sure about the exact format. Correct? So in that case, SQL has given you a freedom. What you can do is, earlier you have written RAJ and data was not present. Correct? No, I have shown you this. Data was not present here because you have written all in uppercase, and here it was R was in uppercase, other two was in lowercase. Then you are telling that no, I'm not sure in which format I have data. Here you can see that okay, only you have only 3 records, and you can tell that okay, this is the format. You will copy paste and you will run the query. Everything will be fine. But if I have 10 millions, 12 millions, 15 million records, how I will come to know, right? So in that case, SQL has given you a freedom. 1 minute, guys. Okay, in that case, SQL has given you a freedom. You can write upper. Okay, just write upper. And then let me execute this query again. Now you got the data. Even then you have used all in uppercase, but here R was in upper and the 2 was in lowercase. And then you got the data. How is it possible? This is possible because you have used the uppercase. Okay, now let's try to understand how internally SQL works on this uppercase. Guys, are you understanding or you guys are not understanding, or it is complicated or boring? What is happening? Any feedback? I'm not getting any questions from you guys. Is it clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. If it is clear, then it's well and good. Or you guys know all these concepts? Because maybe if you know, we can skip. I'm not sure if you know or not. Okay, so right now I have executed this query and I have shown you that we got the expected result, right? And earlier when I have written this Raj in uppercase, we are not getting the result. So let's see exactly what is happening when you have written this query and you got the result. First of all, my problem statement is clear or not what we are discussing. We're discussing that just I have written upper and then I have written RHA in uppercase and we got the output. So what is happening here? So try to understand. The moment you have written upper, what SQL engine will do? It will take a copy of this. First of all, when you're writing any SQL query, so you're writing in this format. First, you're writing select, then you're writing from, and then you're writing where conditions, right? But SQL engine does not read your query in this format. Okay, whenever you're writing a query and when you're trying to execute the query, first of all, SQL engine will hit the from keyword. Okay, it will check what all tables are there. So here we have used only employee table. Then it will search for the employee table in the entire database. Okay, and then it will reach here that okay, this is my playground. This is the table which user is looking for. Okay, then it will go to the where condition. It will not go to the select. First of all, it will hit which condition, which keyword? From keyword. It will fetch the table from which you are looking data. So it will give you the data from this employee table. Okay, boss, this is the data. Now it will move to the where condition. In where you have mentioned, I want employee ID is equal to 3. Correct now? You have mentioned I want employee ID is equal to 3. So from this table, it will copy all the columns. It will copy all the columns, and then employee ID 3, it will copy this. That okay, user wants this particular record. Then it will move to the next condition. And upper is equal to first name. The moment upper is okay, tell me. Okay, leave that right now. Upper is a reserved keyword here. Okay, so the moment SQL engine will see that, okay, user has mentioned upper, what SQL engine will do is upper first name, right? So SQL will make a copy of this. Okay. We'll keep it here and it will convert this first name to uppercase. Okay, this is the way SQL works. Whenever it will see upper first name, you have written upper first name. So first of all, it will convert this first name in uppercase, and this will happen in like local memory. This will not be updated in the main table. Don't think that okay now the first name Raj will be updated to RAJ caps. No, it is not like that. This all is happening in the local copy which SQL engine has created on its own. No, SQL can never disturb your main table until and unless you're using update command, insert command, alter command. Okay, then only it will be modified or altered or disturbed. Through select, it cannot disturb your main table. So nothing is happening here. It has taken copy. Okay, it is like rough work the SQL is doing here. And you have mentioned upper first name. So the first name data will be first of all converted in the uppercase. You can see here this RAJ was in lowercase, it is converted in uppercase. Then it will try to match. Okay, user is telling that first of all convert the first name to upper. I've converted this to upper. Now is it equal to RAJ or not? It is searching. Okay, fine. This is equal to RAJ. Okay, the condition is matched. Then it will go and it will fetch you this data, not this data. Which data SQL will give you? This data or this data? First one or second one, guys?
First one.
First one. It will not give you this second data. This is like a rough work which SQL is doing on his handbook. Okay, so SQL will not give you this data. SQL will give you this data. This is just a comparison he is doing. That okay, Raj is uppercase. Now, okay, this is same. So then it will give you this data that was, this is correct. And then this will be fetched to the user that okay, this is the output. So this is the way your upper keyword works, that SQL understand this keyword in this fashion. First of all, what it will do, it will go to the table. So you have mentioned here employee table. It will search for the employee table in the entire database. Okay, this is the employee table. It will pick it. It will make a copy of this. Okay, and then it will search. Okay, what is the condition? User is looking for employee ID 3. Okay, employee ID 3 is this one. It will make a copy here. Fine. Then next, user is asking for the upper first name. Upper first name. It will convert this first name in uppercase here. Can you see it? It has been converted, no? Uppercase. Okay. And then it will match it. That okay, is this equal to RAJ? Oh, okay. This is equal to RAJ. Well and good. So it will copy this and it will give you that okay, please take this is the data what you're looking for. Is it clear? No, it's not clear.
Yeah.
Everyone, you guys understood? Yeah. No
Yeah.
questions? Okay,
Abdul, sorry.
Tanveer, yeah.
Tanveer, sorry.
Yeah.
In each and every condition, so it will create a copy in in RAM, right?
The copy will be created, but that will be flushed immediately. Don't think that will be stored. Otherwise, you'll be having performance issue, and that disk space issue will come into picture. Don't think that this will be stored here. No. Once it will give you this output, this will be flushed.
Okay.
Okay.
So based on if we have 10 conditions, 10 then it will create a 10 copy one by one.
No, actually, I have told you to make you understand that it works like this, but it's not like it will make 10 copies. No. First of all, it will make a copy of this. Then on that, it will do all the calculations, all the filters it will apply.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? Okay.
Yeah.
But from your part, you see, if you're writing SQL queries, why the students that face problem in SQL queries is they don't understand how SQL is understanding your query. You try to understand how SQL is working on that query. So this is the way it works on the query. Then it will be very easy to write queries. How it is doing? First of all, it is hitting the data. Okay, this is hitting the table. This is the table. It is searching for the table in the database. Then it will take a copy of that. And then on top of that copy, it will apply all these conditions.
Yeah.
Okay, it is exactly like you want to cook like Manchurian. So what you will do, first of all, you will go to a shop, you will buy all the ingredients first thing, right? Then you will come to kitchen, then you will start preparing as per the menu, and then you will serve that on a plate. It's exactly like that only. First of all, it is taking the ingredients from here, then it is applying all the logics what user is asking for. Like here the logic is upper, it has converted this to uppercase. Okay, so this is the way. But once it is done, it will flush all these things, it will clear all these things. Like once you are done with cooking your chow mein or Manchurian or whatever it is, you will clean the kitchen, right? So it is like that only, exactly same.
Yeah. got it.
Have I answered any other question, guys? Please tell me. No? Yes? Not sure? Confused? Okay, anyone can confirm? Is it clear? Or shall I repeat? Anyone who wants me to repeat this?
No, clear.
Clear? Okay, Chirantan wants me to repeat, right, Chirantan?
No, it's clear.
Clear? Okay, perfect. Okay, if this is clear, then you should ask one question. I was expecting one question from you guys, but you guys are good guys, that's why you have not asked any question. The question is that, okay, Tanvi, you have used upper here. Do we have any other thing like lowercase? Yes, we have lowercase as well. Okay, in that you have to mention all in small. Okay, so when you will execute this, now let's discuss, and this time you guys will tell me what will happen. Suppose this is a query, we are given this query, you're trying to execute this query. Okay, now tell me what will happen. First of all, what the SQL engine will do?
We get a table from the database.
First of all, it will hit which keyword? From keyword. Okay, what's the table name here? Employee, right? First of all, it will hit this from keyword. Table name is employee. Okay, it will make a copy of this. Fine. What then? After from where it will go? Which keyword?
Where.
Next is where keyword. Okay, what's the first condition?
Employee ID equal to 3.
Employee ID equal to 3. So it will make a copy from here. Okay, this is the next set of record. After this, what is the condition? Lower first name. The user is telling that I want first name in lowercase. So what it will do? It will convert first of all this in lowercase. Okay, this will be lowercase, this one. Okay, this 3, and this will be same as comma. After this, what will happen?
It will match the condition and it will return the second table.
Okay, it will try to match. Okay, the lower first name user has told that I want RAJ. Is it same? RAJ?
Yeah.
Okay, it is same. So this will be displayed. So you will get this as an output, or this is an output. Which
second
one? First one or second one? Second one, right? You will get this as an output.
No, the middle one.
Okay, this one. Correct.
Yeah.
So this will be thrown as an output that, okay, Mr. ABC, this is your desired output, what you're looking for. Okay. Tell me, what's the difference between upper and lower? They both are doing the same task or different task? Almost same task, right? It is your wish. You want to match it with uppercase, or which you want to match it lowercase. So this is used when you're not sure about that exact, what I can say, case of the data, what you're looking for. But if you are sure that, okay, R is in caps, A and J is in small, so write it in that fashion only. So, but if you're not sure, you have millions of records, you're working in a live project, so you can use this uppercase or lowercase. Hope this is clear, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, no questions, fine. Okay, then if it is clear, then I'm moving to the next one, count. I don't think that, okay, Tanvir, we are done with and or operator. No, I will share some assignment today. We'll discuss some more conditions based on the and or condition, and then we'll proceed. But just to give you some flavors of count, because all these things are basic, and today's assignment will be based on this only, and you can start working on that. So now the next one is count. Let's see what is count. How many of you already know what is count? Anyone who knows that? Okay, then we know what is count. Just tell me. No one knows?
Yeah, if you calculate the record, number of records.
Okay.
We'll calculate the exact number of records. Won't calculate unique records.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, fine. So you have some idea. Fine. So this is very, very, very important keyword count. Okay. I've written count of a star from employee. So guys, what I have mentioned you, what is the meaning of a star in SQL word? What this mean? In the very beginning, I have told you. What I have told? Everything. A star means everything. Please give me everything, whatever you have. Garbage, gold, diamond, coal, iron, everything I want. Okay. Why I'm telling everything, I will discuss all these things. Okay. So you are telling select count star from employee. So you are telling to SQL engine that SQL in employee table, how many records you have. So give me that data. Okay. Count a star means how many records you have. So in this employee table, how many records is present? 9 records, right? 3 records. Okay. This is the first record. This is the second record. And this is the third record. So please try to understand the difference between records and data. If I'm asking data, then Raj is one data. Okay. Khan is one data. Asif is one data. So this is the difference between record and data. So here we have only 3 records. So when you're writing select count star from employee, you are telling to SQL engine that tell me how many records are present. Okay. Let me execute this query. Okay, it has given 3 output. Is this correct? SQL is working in a correct fashion, right? Okay, now if I will write count of 1, what should be the output? Come on, guys, please reply.
It will same.
Same output. Anyone else who has some other perception that no, this will throw error message. You have written incorrect syntax. There should be a star. Why you written 1? Anyone? No. Okay, good. Let me run this. Okay, you got same output or different output? Same output. Okay, so what you understood from this? Whether I use a star or 1, they both are one and the same. Hope this is clear. Not clear. Okay, let me give you another example. This is my mobile number. Okay, I'm giving count of my mobile number. Now tell me what will happen. This is interesting.
It will be same, I guess.
Same. Okay. Anyone else? No. Okay. Same. This is a very famous interview question. Okay. What you understood from this, guys? Who will conclude this?
It will calculate a number of instance, number of copies. It suppose it match the condition. So it will create a copy of the phone number. Those many times it will calculate how many copies it has.
No. See. When I have used count of a star, I've told you star means everything. So SQL engine will search how many records are there. 1 record, 2 record, 3 record, right? You got the output as 3 here. When you have used count of 1, even then you got 3 output. When you have used count of my mobile number, even you got 3 output. So from this, I'm trying to make you understand that inside count, write any number, whatever you want. Okay. That is exactly same as counting the total records in a table. Let me show you for this as well. Same record, same output. Okay. So if someone is trying to confuse you, maybe like if you're trying to attend interviews and all those things, this question sometimes they used to ask. Then the purpose is that how much research you have done. You are just not like a parrot that whatever you are reading and whatever is present online, you're just going through that. Have you done some research or not? Okay. So like that, you should know these things. Okay. So that is what you write count of a star, count of any number. They both are one and the same. No confusion. Correct? Hope it is clear. I think this is not clear. Okay, let me show you one more example. Count of one, count of A. Now tell me what will happen. Who will guess this? I don't want the exact answer, guys. Just think and tell me whether it is right, wrong, whatever it may be. I'm surprised. Okay, let me run this. Again, same output. So what you understood from this?
It's same with the count of star.
Okay, same as count of a star. What about this? Count of SQL. Again, same. Correct? Now, so the conclusion is inside count, write any number, write any character, write any string. They all will give you the total count of records in a table. Okay, they all will give you total count of records in a table. Now I have written count of SQL. Okay, now is saying SQL is an invalid identifier. Who will tell me why? What is the reason for this error message?
We're using the keyword.
Okay, we have used the keyword. Okay, suppose I have written here Tanvir. Tanvir is not a reserved keyword of SQL, right? So let me run this now.
It should be string.
Oh, invalid identifier. Why?
Actually, it should be string.
Then just we are very close. Think a little bit more. You're very close to the answer.
Not
A
in
string. Quotes. Perfect. Good answer. You have to keep it in quotes. You know, like strings, if you have worked on C language or any other language, you have to write string in quotes, right? So string, if I'm writing in quotes, now got the same output. So the conclusion is count of a star means you have to count total number of records in a table. This is exactly same as if you want to write any number inside count. I've shown you I've written one, I've written my mobile number, I've written some random number. So even this all are same as count of a star. Now coming to characters. If you want to write any character or string, just keep that in quotes. Then this will be exactly same as count of a star. Any question, guys? Please tell me if you have any question or you are confused. If you want to repeat this. Is it clear? No, this is not clear. Shall I repeat this?
Oh.
No. Okay. Pritesh, is this clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So this was all about count. Now, so if sometime why I have taught you this is sometime you will see some of the developers, they will write count of one. You got a requirement document from the business stakeholders, and in that document there is a very big query. Okay, and they are telling you that from this query try to understand what is the requirement, and in that they have mentioned count of one. Okay, and you are familiar with count of a star. You will get confused that okay, what is this count of one? I've never studied this. So that is why you should know what is there in the market. You should not restrict that no, I know only count of a star, so I will go ahead with this only. No, you should know what all different flavors are there. Okay. Now there is some more variations of count. Now I am writing count of employee ID. Now tell me what will happen if I run this. Come on, guys.
To get a count of
Two.
Two. Okay, count of employee 2. But right now I have told that if you're writing any string, you have to keep that in quotes, correct? But here I am not.
But it's column number.
Perfect. If that is a column number, if you have written a string, okay, if you have written a string inside count and that happens to be a column name, employee ID is a column name here, right? So no need to keep that in quotes, but the meaning will differ. I will show you what is happening here. Okay, surprised. Count of a star is giving you 3 records. Count of employee is giving you 2 records. Who is correct? Count of a star is telling you that total 3 records are there in this table. Count of employee is telling there is only 2 records in this table. Who is correct?
Both.
Both are
Both are correct. But count of employee is giving 2 only. What is the reason?
Null value.
Null value. Very good. Whenever you are writing any column name inside count, first of all, whenever you are writing any column name inside count, you don't have to keep that in quotes. First rule. Second rule, if you're writing column name inside count, so this count function will ignore the null records. This count function will ignore the null record. In this employee ID, you can see this last record is null. So this will not be counted. Only first and second record will be counted. Null records will be ignored or rejected. That is why count of employee ID is giving you that I have only 2 records. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Tanya, is it clear or you want me to repeat this?
It's clear.
Clear. Okay. If it is clear to everyone, now tell me.
Tell me one question.
Yeah, please.
If suppose if we are doing an account of the string column or varchar column, so it will count the empty string also.
Are you talking about this?
No. Suppose the name column. If the name column is empty.
One minute. Which column is empty? Sorry, can you tell once again?
Suppose the first name is empty for any
First
record.
name, one particular record is empty. That
Yeah.
will be considered in count because that is not null.
Okay.
Only nulls will be rejected. I will tell you the difference between what is null, 0 and blank. We'll discuss that. But to answer right now, only null records will be rejected. 0 and blank are considered as a record in SQL world. Null is not considered as a record. We will see the difference between this. This is a very famous interview question as well. By the way, hope I've answered the question. Do you have asked?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, I am writing count of first name here. Okay, right now I have shown you count of employee ID. Now I'm showing you count of first name. Okay, I am running this query. Okay, but why this count of first name is telling me 3? Right now I have told you that if null record is there, that is rejected. So in this third record, this null is there. Okay, so but when I have used count of first name, it is giving me 3. They should give 2, no? Why it is given 3? Who will answer this?
Based on column, it is calculating.
Based on the column. Very good. Here I have told first name column. So check in first name, do you have null? Any null is present in the first name?
No.
No. Don't think that, okay, in the first name, in the first name, we have null in some other column. No, I'm not bothered about any other column. Which column I have mentioned here? First name. Just concentrate. Do you have any null in first name? No, here it is Raj, here it is Abdul, here it is Asif. No null is there. So we have 3 records. Okay. Hope this is clear now.
Yeah.
Any confusion on this count star, count of number, count of a string, count of column? So this has given 2 because we have a null record here. Okay. So we are almost on time. Fine. Final call. Any question, guys?
Can we pass 2 column name in count?
2 column? No, you cannot do that. I will show you. Maybe you're asking like this: first name, sorry,
and the last name.
First name, comma, last name, like this.
Yeah.
This will throw error message. Okay, invalid number of arguments, because inside count you should have only 1 argument. Okay, so you're using 2. But this is a good question. Okay, hope this is clear. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, any difference between count star and count 1?
Count star and count 1. No difference. That is what I just told you. Where is that? I missed it. I'm not sure. I think I deleted that. There is no difference. That is what I think I told you. Count of a star, count of one, count of my mobile number, count of any number. You see? Yeah, tell me.
So any performance issue if we use count star or
Count
one?
star. Okay, I will tell you that what are the issues. I think I have that in slide as well. Testing. No, this is different slide. Okay, when that will come on slide, I will tell you that you should not use a star. Okay, that has some performance issue. We'll discuss that why it has performance issue and all these things. But to answer your question right now, you should not use a star. Try to avoid a star because this has some performance issues. Okay, but count of a star is count of a star and count of any number. Keep it 1, count of 2, count of your mobile number, whatever it is. Okay, they all are exactly same. Okay, have I answered your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tanvir, for industry purpose, we should not use count of star, right?
No. I'm not telling that you should not use count of a star. Your wish. If you want to use count of star, you can use this. But if you are asking that, Tanvir, which one is better? Shall I use count of a star or shall I use count of 1? I will suggest to use count of 1. That is the answer. It is not like if you use count of a star, it is something bad or something like that. No, because when you are working on live project, I think you all are working. So you have very big queries, 200 lines of queries, 300 lines of queries, multiple tables are there, multiple joins are there. So ultimately, when you're using that to fetch report, so the performance is a very important parameter there. So you have to take care of all those things in those cases. Okay. Yeah. I think someone was asking a question. Any other question, guys? No. Okay. Fine. Then if you don't have any question, that's fine. But please go through this. I will share the recordings as well. And let me know if you have any question. I will share the hands-on notes as well. Go through that. And you have to practice, guys. Okay. My teaching is just 10%. 90% should be your effort. If you're not practicing, if you're not going through this, that will be of no use. Okay. To be frank. Okay, any final feedback, guys? Any negative feedback? Especially I'm interested in negative feedback that, okay, Tanvir, this is very slow. Try to increase the speed. The content gives some more hands-on, or the pace is fast or slow, something like that. Yeah, please tell me who wants to go first. Quickly, we have 2 more minutes. This will help me to design the course. That's why I'm asking.
I think we're going well.
Okay, so for Chirantan, this is fine, right? Okay.
Yes, Tanvir.
Okay. Anyone else? Mrinal, what is your thought?
Yeah, it's going good.
Okay, so fine. Okay. Dhania, what is your thought? Is it fine or you are thinking it is slow?
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And content-wise, guys, what you all think? Is it fine? The examples, what I'm showing, because like this is totally hands-on session. I cannot go with the theoretical aspects only. Okay. So Pritesh, yeah, from you.
Yeah, the way it is, everything is fine. Yeah. The pace
Okay.
and the explanation and the examples, all the examples, different use cases, everything's yeah.
Fine, perfect. So I will go ahead with this only. But down the line, if you think any modification, do let me know, guys. Okay, because in each batch, the audiences, they are from different backgrounds, so I cannot use the same format in all the batches. So do let me know if you have any confusion. You can connect with me, okay, after class as well if you need clarification on any topics. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.